I want y'all to realize what we found out. Our government has been funding so-called white supremacist groups. The federal government, not just any government, but Obama's federal government. The Southern Poverty Law Center, who have been important when it comes to pointing out hate crime and what's considered hate speech. They paid the Klan, skinheads, they paid Nazis. They are paying groups to show up whom they know are violent because they're going to respond to Democrats' violence with violence to make it seem like it's the Republicans that's violent. Here, take a look.
As the indictment describes, the SPLC was not dismantling these groups. It was instead manufacturing the extremism it purports to oppose by paying sources to stoke racial hatred. The indictment describes this conduct in detail, but one troubling example is that the SPLC was paying a member of the leadership group that planned the Unite the Right protest in Charlottesville, Virginia in 2017 that resulted in the death of one person and injured dozens more. This particular person being paid by the SPLC allegedly received approximately $270,000 over the course of 8 years. In total, according to the indictment, between 2014 and 2023, SPLC paid at least $3 million to 8 individuals at least. These individuals were affiliated with the Ku Klux Klan, United Klans of America, National Socialist Movement, Aryan Nations Affiliated Sadistic Souls Motorcycle Club, the Nationalist Socialist Party of America, Nazis, and the American Front.
So you all got played by Southern Poverty Law Center and BLM? Like they all fed into your ideas of victimization for their own profit? Maybe all these leftist organizations do not actually care about your well-being. You guys are going to sit here and call Trump a con artist when you guys are the ones being conned.
Wow. You can't refute what she said. And when you can't refute what she said. And when you hear the story of what has been going on when it comes to the SPLC, manufacturing racism, let's just call it what it is, manufacturing racism. The great Thomas Sowell said, racism isn't dead, but it is definitely on life support. And the SPLC has been pumping and, they've been holding on for dear life because they make money off of this. And any issue in America, we talked about it earlier today in the live stream, any issue in America where nonprofits are involved and they are supposed to solve a problem, it is not profitable to solve said problem. See homeless, see the food issue we have in our country, so forth and so on, you name it. And now SPLC and the whole racism hoax. It's outrageous. Now, I know there's some folks out there that will say, but racism is still out there. I'm not saying that it's not, but it is nowhere near as prevalent. It's nowhere near as prevalent as Democrats, liberals, and some of these other folks out there that would lead you to believe. Because if it was, they wouldn't have to pay people to do these things. Hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel.
How many times I got to tell you? How many times I have to inform you that these organizations like the SPLC have been lying to you all this time? Now, I'm pretty sure most of you have heard the news about the SPLC doing all this fraudulent activity, pushing this propaganda, trying to create the hate in the country. Many of y'all will constantly say, America's racist, America's hateful, because you believe the propaganda. Why would you believe the propaganda? You know why? Because you like the way the lie feel. See, I support President Donald J. Trump because I didn't buy into the lies. I knew they were lying. All this time, in 10 plus years, you constantly believe in the lies. Oh, the white supremacists, oh, they're doing this, they're doing that, and they ain't doing jack. All they're doing is getting you to believe the lies. These same people that's telling you that this country is hateful are the same people pushing this hatred. It's just like this. You remember when the Democrats created the Karen? You remember that? Mm-hmm. The Democrats created that. And then the Democrats turn around and say, oh my goodness, these Karens, they're trying to get all of us. They're trying to get you all. When they created it, the same thing. The Democrats have this agenda to deceive as many people as possible, and it's been working. It's been working. So I'm hoping, I'm praying that this is going to be something that's going to wake up at least one person to recognize and say, you know what, they've been lying to us all this time. I'm no longer going to believe the lie. This is the last straw. I'm hoping one person will wake up to it. I know many of y'all just, stuck on the lies and don't want to believe anything else. You can't help yourself. You're just going to continue believing the lie no matter what. No matter what.
No, this brother's absolutely right. And some of it, it's not that they want to believe the lie. I think it's they want it to be true so bad because you have people out here that believe that they are oppressed, believe that they are victims. And the word says, as a man thinketh, so is he. So if you believe that, you definitely are. But they need these types of issues to substantiate their beliefs, even though it's the furthest thing from the truth. It really is. You know what I'm saying? If you're a Black American, if you are just an American, there is nothing that you can't do that anyone else can do in the country. Seriously. You can be and have anything that you want if you are willing to apply yourself, put your mind to it. That is a fact. That is a fact. But you'd have some people, and I'm sure there's going to be some people in the comment section saying, no, man, no, Brother Wise, you can't. Hey, man, white supremacy, man, is holding me down. Yeah, let us inspect your life, and then we can make that determination if that is the truth or not.
Hey, what's up, y'all? What y'all doing? So you're telling me a leftist organization called SPLC, the Southern Poverty Law Center, has been funding racist organizations?
According to the indictment, between 2014 and 2023, SPLC paid at least $3 million to 8 individuals at least. Party of America.
Y'all the ones who's supposed to be fighting racism. But y'all got donors sending y'all money to ignite racism? Like, y'all supposed to be putting out the fire, not starting it. So basically, when all that shit happened in Charlottesville, when those white men came out with those tiki torches, y'all made it seem like it was because of Trump. But in actuality, it was y'all evil asses that conjured up all that shit.
Yeah.
And Democrats, allegedly, y'all knew, because y'all knew this was going to rile up some Black people to get them all mad and hate Trump. But in reality, it was y'all racist ass that did this shit. This got to be some pinky in the brain type of thinking. Y'all are some take over the world evil bastards. Wow.
No, she's absolutely right. And I like that analogy, some pinky in the brain. If you guys recall, at the beginning of the show, they asked him, what are you planning on doing? He's like, hey, man, I plan on taking over the world. They never did it, but that was the plan. And that was always the thought process. And that's what it is, with the Democrat Party, which what we can call the Communist Socialist Party, looking for that one world government. That is exactly it. They want to divide and conquer. They want to get you so wrapped up in your feelings and so, emotional about something that isn't actually going on. And the crazy thing is that for most people, you don't experience any of this in your day-to-day life. Most of y'all, I would say 95% of y'all don't experience any of the racism that, the left and that legacy media will tell you is out there. Y'all don't experience it. And if you do, please give me some examples in the comment section. Let's keep going.
The Southern Poverty Law Center was just indicted by the FBI for selling white supremacy. Yup, they were paying white supremacist groups to stoke up racial tension. Now, back in January of this year, 2026, I did a video on this channel, the Mic Drop BBQ, because I'm always grilling. I did a video talking about how the Democrats sell white supremacy and racism in order to keep Black people trapped into the mindset of thinking, all this racism is going on. Why are the Democrat leaders using tax dollars slated for Black families to go out and give to white supremacy groups to be more racist? I mean, you want to sit and talk about, Trump's a racist. Trump's a racist. The Democrat leaders are racist. They are paying the KKK and many different white supremacy organizations, paying them millions of dollars to go out and do racial things in our communities. The Charlotte riots, where somebody died, that paid for by the Southern Law Poverty Center. Why are we sitting here thinking that the Democrat leaders are not going to use racism because they know it works. Generations and generations of highlighting racial rhetoric just to keep black people trapped in the voting Democrat, when the whole time it's Democrats paying these people to be racist. Why are they funding the KKK? Question yourself on that. The KKK is out here pretending to be with Trump, but yet the Democrats are funding them. Do you see what the games are? That whole Unite the Right, that was funded by Democrats to go and incite racism at rallies. Now are you seeing what I was saying back in January when I said all these Democrat leaders used to be discrimination attorneys? Now they're all political people. And guess how they got to do it? If you're a doctor, you need sick people to make money. If you're a discrimination attorney, you need racism in order to have a case. So the Democrats are out here selling white supremacy, just like I said in January, and everybody who saw that video right here on this channel. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about, bro. You don't know what you're talking about, bro. It's May 2026, well, late April. And now the Southern Poverty Law Center indicted for purchasing racism from the KKK. You can't make this kind of stuff up.
You definitely can't. You definitely cannot make this kind of stuff up. This is insane. It is crazy. It is crazy that this is happening, but I want to hear from you guys in the comment section. What are your thoughts on any of this? I'm glad that you got a lot of brothers and sisters finally deciding to speak up and speak out against the foolery. I'm glad to see it's happening, but let me know. Hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, turn the notifications on to all so you never miss an upload. I appreciate the love, appreciate the support. Keep God first. Stay prayed up. We'll catch up with you guys next time. Peace.
It is God who arms me with strength. Yeah, I'm battle ready. He trains my hands for battle. My heart stays steady. But thanks be to God, he gives us the victory. Through my Lord Jesus Christ, it can't live in me. I was down to the dirt, red clay on my shoes, old pain in my shirt, oh so bruised. In the Lord hit my chest, kicked air from my breath, put power in my step.